Hello everybody. In this video we're going to study about binary parallel adder. So I have taken binary parallel adder as well as binary parallel subtractor in a same video. So starting with binary parallel adder. Before going to this parallel adder, let us understand a small example over here. I have taken A and B. For A I have taken 4 bits starting with A0, A1, A2, A3, and for B I have taken B0, B1, B2, B3, and I'm adding the bits of A and B. Okay, so by this time your full adder and half adder concept is very much clear. Okay, so you can see on the circuit over here I have taken full adder, and in full adder we are having 3 inputs A, B and C in, and 2 outputs S and C0, right? So basically what I'm doing is that I'm adding the data of A and B over here, that is 1 bit from A, 1 bit from B. Okay, and then I'm getting sum and carry. Okay, so what I've done, because I want to add 4 bits over here, so what I've done is that I have replicated this full adder 4 times. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 times I have replicated that, right? Now in order to make it 4-bit full adder, what I have done is that I am connecting this C out, means carry what is generated in the first case will go into the second one, the second case carry will pass on the third one, third case will go into the fourth one. Okay, so this in same concept you can see the example over here. When I add these 2 bits, let's say this A0 and this is A3, B0 and B3, so when I add this A0 with B0 I'm getting S0. Okay, and obviously if at all a carry is generated, it will go into this side, that is A1 B1 plus the carry will add, then I will get the S1. The same thing is happening over here. Okay, so same example I'm taking it over here, and I'll try to understand whether the circuit is working properly or not. So the value of A is 13 in decimal, so that is 1101. So let me pen it down over here. A value is 1, 0 and 1 and 1. This is the A value. Okay, similarly B value is what? B0 to B3, that is 0 1 0 1. So I'm taking this one as 0 1 0 and 1. Now we'll start the process. Initially the C in is grounded, so when I add this, 1 plus 0 is 1, so I'm getting 1 over here, carry will be 0, so I'm getting carry 0 over here. Now 0 plus 1 is 1, plus carry is 0. Okay, so it is 1 again, so I'm getting S1 as 1, carry generated is 0 over here. Okay, now 1 plus 0 is 1, plus 0 is 1, so I'm getting S2 as 1, carry is 0 again over here. Now over here 1 plus 1 is 10, 10 plus 0 is 10, so sum is 0, carry is 1. So you can see 1 0 triple 1 I'm getting, so it is 1 0 triple 1, and this is what? This is 16. Okay, this is 4, this is 2, and this is 1, so altogether is 23. So I got the result. Okay, so my circuit is working fine as binary parallel adder. Now when I go for hierarchy of design, what I'm finding, this 4-bit adder which I've designed in a schematic way will go into a block like this. Okay, and written as 4-bit parallel adder, where I'm showing A0 to A3 over here, B0 to B3 over here, C in is grounded, C out is this one, C3 is nothing but the C out, and I'm getting the sum as S0 to S3. Okay, now for example, what is the use of this C in bit? Okay, or why it is grounded? The question is, see, initially when I'm starting from A0 to A3, I'm taking this pin as grounded. Okay, because I don't have C in over here or carry over here. But suppose I want to design for 8 bits, so 4-bit I have designed. For example, I want to design for 8 bits. So what I will do, I will just take one 4-bit parallel adder like this, and again one I will take it over here. Okay, and I will connect this C out to this C in. Okay, so if I go for just like full adder, I have duplicated 4 times. Okay, so here I will replicate this 4-bit parallel 2 times. So I will have a pin over here, right? So that pin is nothing but C in pin. Okay, to that this C out will go into that C in. Okay, so if I break this pin, okay, in the initial IC, then other ICs will not have the C in pin. Okay, so that's why I've taken this pin over here. The first IC is grounded, second IC onwards, the first output will go into the C in of the second one. Okay, so this is how we are designing binary parallel adder. Okay, you can take your own example and verify it once again. Okay, come to the next slide, binary parallel subtractor. So here I've taken full adder again, okay, to design parallel subtractor over here. So a slight changes over here, you can see I've taken 2 examples over here, 1 example rather, not 2 example, that is A1101, that is 13, and Y I have taken as 12. So when I subtract this, I should get the result as 1. This is a decimal value I have shown it over here. Why I have taken Y? Because I can take B, but B will confuse, because over here I have borrow, so borrow B and the variable B will confuse, that's why I have taken Y over here, right? Now let us see over here the circuit. Here in the C in part, here also full adder, so 3 pins A, Y and B, 3 pins, 2 output pins, that is D0, that is nothing but S0, but because this is a subtractor I have taken difference, that is D0, and C I have named as B, okay, that is B0, right? Now over here 3 inputs are there, so in the C in full adder I have taken grounded, but here I am taking B in as 1, I am taking this one as 1, okay. And you can see the second input, the y which I have taken, is not directly into the full adder, is through a NOT gate. I've used a NOT gate over here, okay. That means basically I'm complementing that, I'm complementing the value, and then I'm entering into the full adder, right. Now see over here what I have done. 13 is 1101 and y is 12. 12 is what? 1100. That is 1100 is 12. So what I have done, I have taken the complement of that, one's complement of that. Okay, so this becomes 0011, and then I'm adding it. Okay, so you can see 1 plus 1 is 10 plus b in. This b in is coming over here in the top. Okay, so 1 plus 1 10 plus 1 11, 1 carry 1 will come over here. So this 1 plus 1 10, 0 carry 1 will come over here. 1 plus 1 10 plus 0 is 10, 0 carry 1 will come over here. 1 plus 1 10 plus 0 is 10, 0 carry 1. So this 1 will be discarded. That's why I give it a cross mark over here. So I'm getting the result as 0001. That is 01 in decimal. Let us see the same thing is happening in the circuit or not. Connection is same as I have taken in full adder, so I'm not explaining the connection once again. Okay, only the variables name I have changed over here. Okay, so let us see. So for A the value is 1011. Starting this is A0, this is A3. So I'm taking the value as 1, 0, 1 and 1, and then y I already complemented, so I will take the value down. That is 1, 1, 0, 0. So this is the complemented value. Okay, so if you're taking the top value will be 11000. Okay, so now what I have to do, I have to add it out. So 1 plus 1 10 plus 1 of the b in 11. So I'll get 1 over here. Okay, and 1 will be borrowed to this side. Okay, now this is 0 plus 1 is 1 plus 1, borrowed 1 over here, there is 10. Okay, not borrow means is going forward. Okay, not try to use the word borrow over here, is going forward. So 1 plus 0 is 1 plus 1 10. So 0 and carry 1 over here, again over here. So 1 plus 0 is 1 plus 1 10. So 0 carry 1 over here. Now 1 plus 0 is 1 plus 1 10, 0 carry 1 over here. So this is discarded, this part is discarded, so result is 0001. So I got the result 0001. So this is how binary parallel subtractor is working. Okay, and in terms of hierarchy of design, the structure will be like this, where b in is 1, a0 to a3, y0 to y3, and it's a 4 bits parallel subtractors because I have used 4 bit over here. So 4 bit parallel subtractor, and the difference is d0 to d3. Okay, similar to this one, only here c in is grounded, here b in is 1. Okay, rest remains the same. So I hope you understand the concept of binary parallel adder and binary parallel subtractor. Okay, thank you for watching the video.